Hey there, English 101 students. It's Professor Merlot chiming in. We're in our second week, and there are a couple of things that I wanted to go over and explain to you, maybe because as new students, you just aren't aware of some of the things available to you. But I mean, the first week we had several students who had issues trying to open Microsoft Word, trying to submit documents, and we really need to take care of that. So I'm hoping that by creating this video, we can address some of those problems. So I'm going to go share my page, if I can find my share button, there we go. And we're going into Blackboard. Now I'm gonna close out of this for a minute and actually go into My Path. So when you first get to My Path, before you log into Blackboard, there is this little section up here. We have these 9 dots. It's a menu that opens up the app launcher. If you click on that, you will see that you have access to all of the Microsoft Office apps. And you can click on Word. It will open a copy of Word for you. There is also information, and I will link a separate video that Gateway has recorded for you as students, that you can actually download Microsoft Office to your personal computer. So if you don't have Microsoft Office and you don't want to deal with using the app, you can also download the software to your computer. It's free to you as students. So again, I will link that separate video, but I just wanted to make it clear that we have lots of different apps. I'll even expand it for you here if it opens up. No, I don't want to talk to AI, but you can see the various apps and software that's available to you. So that is through My Path up here in the upper left-hand corner. Now, in our course, we are in Module 1, Lesson 2, I believe. Actually, this is in Lesson 3. So the outline assignment in Lesson 3 requires you to do an outline, right? You're filling out this little outline worksheet, and we have this 5-paragraph outline. You can preview the document, but you can then also download the document. It will download as a Microsoft Word file. Now, I know that some of you are familiar with, and might be more comfortable using Google Docs. That is fine. I have actually imported the Word document into Google Docs, but there were a couple of things that I wanted to show you on Google, since you might not actually know how you can convert your Google Doc into a format that's acceptable to be uploaded to our Blackboard system. So here is our outline format, and I can share this link for you if you want it. But to get it to so that it's an acceptable format, either a Word doc, docx, or PDF file, you need to do a couple of extra steps so it's not shared as this link, right? So you go into File and you go to Download. So this is going to download it to your storage, whatever storage you happen to have. You may have cloud storage. You may have, if you're working on a public computer, you may have a flash drive that you save things to. Or if you're working on your own computer, whether it's a Chromebook, laptop, or a desktop computer, it will save to your designated file system. So again, you go to File, Download, and you can choose docx or PDF. And then once you do that, it will save it, you'll download it, and then you have it in your downloads file, folder, sorry, not file. If you open your downloads folder, and if I move my screen here, you'll be able to see that it opens up in Microsoft Word. Now, some of you were having issues with this protected view. If you click on enable editing, it should open up. However, if you are using a system where there might be some kind of firewall or additional protections, you may have to get some help from tech support on campus or within your organization. So then it opens up as a Word file, right? So you would do that after you, why is that open? After you type in all of your, all of the things that's required of you in this assignment. So you would type, type here, right? And I'll undo that so I don't mess up the formatting. So file, download, Microsoft, or PDF. And then it is sent to your folder, your downloads folder. Yeah, it's sent to your downloads folder because you're downloading it. So don't share it and don't email it, right? I know that many of you are used to doing it this way, especially if your high school used Google Classroom and you were just sharing your documents with your teachers. So hopefully this clarifies a little bit of something for you. I'm kind of added, racking my brains as to how I can make sure that the material is accessible for all students. I know that there have been some technology problems related to our dual credit students who were issued iPads instead of laptops or Chromebooks that they could work with. So I know that that can be very frustrating. So hopefully we'll get these things ironed out before your first essay is due. I do need to have the documents shared within Blackboard so I have an easy way to provide commentary. When we go through and we do the link sharing, it's hard for me to make really good review of what needs to be fixed, right? Things that might need to be edited or revised. So it's important that we learn how to do this, how to upload the documents so that they're in the system instead of someplace else out in the internet. So if you have any questions or if you're still running into problems, please let me know. I will put the link, and it'll come from my personal Gmail account. It will be, or my Google Docs account, my Google account, which is valeriemallott@gmail.com. I will put a link somewhere in this section for that alternative document, if that's easier for people to use, and then save. So I'm hoping this works. I'm trying my best to navigate all of the problems that you're having this first week, and I want to get all of those rough patches smoothed out so that the rest of the semester won't be as stressful. So hang tight, reach out to your tech support people. If it's something, if my solutions just aren't working for you, reach out to tech support at Gateway, tech support at other places, and hopefully we'll get it all fixed. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.